This setup is where I get almost everything done, from video editing and coding to studying. And listen, this is not one of those perfect cinematic setups you see on YouTube. It's far from that. There's a lot I want to improve in the future, but that's the fun part. So, without stretching this intro any longer, let's start with the desk. This desk is actually pretty old. An older guy who was moving out gave it to me for free back when I was a kid, and honestly, it's been serving me well ever since. It's solid wood, so it's sturdy, but the years really show on it. The main board has scratches everywhere, and if you look closely, you can even see some of the doodles and random text I carved into it when I was younger. That's why I use this large black mousepad I bought for around $15 on AliExpress. The quality is decent, nothing crazy, but it covers the scratches, hides my childhood artwork, and makes the whole setup look a lot cleaner. The desk isn't huge, it's about 120 by 60 centimeters, but it's the perfect size for everything I do here. The brain of this setup lives right here inside the middle drawer. It's an MSIGP 66 Leopard I bought secondhand for $700. Inside, it's running an RTX 3080, an Intel Core i7, and 16 gigabytes of RAM, which I plan to upgrade to 32 gigabytes soon. The HDMI cable goes through this hole I drilled into the desk and connects straight to the monitor. The laptop charger also passes through the same hole, so everything stays somewhat cable managed, or at least hidden from the camera. The monitor is an HP Omen 24, also bought secondhand for $100. It's a 24-inch IPS panel with 165 Hz. It's not the brightest or the sharpest monitor in the world, but honestly, it helps me get things done, and that's what matters. My keyboard is the Aula F75, which I grabbed for $54 on AliExpress. It uses Leopard Reaper switches, and it sounds like this. I've been using it for 2 months, haven't charged it a single time, and it's still going strong. No connection issues, no weird bugs, just a solid keyboard that works. For the mouse, I'm using the classic Razer deathadder Essential. I got it secondhand for $15. It's nothing crazy, not super ergonomic, not super fast, but it does exactly what I need for editing and coding. Lighting-wise, I keep things simple. This IKEA lamp cost me $20, and it gives off a warm tone that makes the whole setup feel cozy. I also keep a few books next to it, stuff I'm either currently reading or planning to dive into soon. This book stand is one of the most underrated things on the desk. I bought it on Amazon for around $20, and it's honestly one of those small purchases that pays off every single day. It's pretty big, about 45 centimeters wide and 30 centimeters tall, which makes it perfect for books, notebooks, or even my tablet. I've also personalized it a bit by adding some Berserk stickers on the surface, which gives it a little character and makes it feel more like mine. I mainly use it to reduce neck strain while reading or writing, and over time it really helps keep my back in good shape. It's a small detail, but it genuinely makes a difference during long study sessions. This right here is my e-ink tablet, the Onyx boox Note Air 2. I bought it secondhand for around $300, and honestly, it's one of the best purchases I've ever made. If you're not familiar with e-ink, the screen works with tiny physical particles instead of light, which means no blue light and a very paper-like feel. It's amazing for reading books, manga, and writing notes. It genuinely feels like using digital paper. To write on it, I use 2 pens. The boox Pencil Pro came with the tablet for free, and it's the one that feels the closest to actually writing on paper. It has a heavier, more premium weight, which makes the writing experience great, but that same weight can make longer writing sessions a bit tiring. I've also used it so much that the nib now desperately needs a replacement. Then there's the Samsung S Pen, which I bought for $30. It's much lighter and easier on the hand during long notes, but it's also a bit tinier than a regular pen, so the grip feels different. The downside of e-ink devices is the refresh rate. They're slow. You can't use them for gaming, scrolling, or anything that requires quick movement. But the funny thing is that this limitation is exactly what makes them so powerful. Because the screen can't keep up with fast apps, you're forced into a calmer, more focused way of using the device. No endless feeds, no flashy apps, no distractions. What looks like a weakness on paper is actually the reason it becomes such a pure productivity tool. For journaling, I use this simple notebook I bought at my school. I'm really not picky with notebooks. The important thing is what goes inside them. I use it to track habits, write reflections, organize projects, note ideas from books, and sometimes just draw something if I'm feeling creative. For audio, I mostly use these cheap Apple earpods. Even though they're inexpensive, the sound quality is actually really good, and they're surprisingly comfortable for long sessions. Whether I'm coding, studying, or editing, they don't overheat my ears, they don't slip out, and for day-to-day work, they just get the job done effortlessly. I also own the Sony WH-1000XM4 headphones, which I bought secondhand for $120, even though they were basically brand new. I mainly use them for entertainment, watching videos, movies, listening to music and audiobooks. The sound quality on these is incredible, and the noise cancellation is on another level, which makes them perfect for staying focused in noisy environments, like cafes, libraries, or even at home when things get loud. The only downside is that if I wear them for too long, especially in the summer, they can get a bit uncomfortable. To track my goals and systems, I use simple sticky notes. I write down the tasks for the day, workouts, or quick reminders. I also use this small timer, which I bought on AliExpress for $10, to focus on studying or coding sessions. It helps me stay accountable and dive into deep work without distractions. The phone I'm using right now is the iPhone XR from 2018. I love this device. It's simple, minimal, and does exactly what I need. My sister actually gave it to me when she upgraded to a new phone, and it's been perfect ever since. I use it for music, reading when I'm outside, playing chess, and calls. That's it. No complicated stuff. No overloading it with apps. And that wraps up the 2025 setup tour. I'm happy with how everything works right now, but of course, I plan to upgrade and improve certain things over time. Finally, I want to say that none of these things are required to be productive. 1 year ago, I was studying and coding on a $50 Lenovo laptop, and it was completely fine. Spending thousands on a setup won't magically make you more productive. Building good habits will.